Hello everyone, welcome to this video where we'll be talking about classes in Python. This is the last Python topic before going to Python libraries, and classes allow us to perform object-oriented programming, and this is not a very common approach in data science field, and also given the scope of our series, I won't go too much in detail in this topic. However, it is important to understand how classes works. So a class is a kind of data type. It's like an integer or a list. And when we create an object of this kind of data type, we call it an instance of a class. The data values which we store inside an object are called attributes. So let's go into it and write down our first class. Our class will be about a company, and to define a class, we start by writing class and then you give it a name. So let's talk about a company. Okay, then you define your class attributes using init like this. And after this, you start by writing self, and then you give the attributes that you want. So for our company class, we'll have a name, when it was founded, the employees, let's say the number of employees, and the revenue. And then you define these attributes. In each one of them, you start by writing self dot and the attribute name assigned to name, and the same for founded, assigned to founded, so the employees, and last self net revenue, okay, to revenue. So, and this is our class. Oh, I missed this here. Company. This is our class. Okay, this class defines an object of name company. You can define, and it is recommended that you to do, an init object method, as we saw. The init is a special method that triggers whenever you initiate an instance of an object of this type. So as you can see, the init takes several arguments, the arguments that we write after. Okay, now we can use our class to define some attributes for some companies. And we can start by doing for example, Apple, assigned to company, and then we give it a name, Apple. We'll give it the year it was founded, then the number of employees, and the net revenue. Oh my god, so much zeros. I think it's this. Then we can do the same for Tesla. Okay, we just defined two companies, and now we can retrieve information from this. For example, let's say Apple, what you want to get. For example, when it was founded, and it retrieves the value from the attribute founded. And the same for employees. Let's check employees Tesla. Oh, what I'm doing. Employees. And after this, you may already seen what kind of usage a class have, at least the basics of it. Imagine that you have a lot of companies and you want to retrieve the revenue from them all. So for that you can do, in this case, let's write companies. Let's define a list. For us, it will only have these two. And let's write for each company in companies. let's say print e name. Yeah, revenue is e revenue dollars. What do I have here? So revenue. So company object has no attribute revenue. Why? What I did wrong? Is this? No, yes, it was that. Yeah, I had here net revenue and needed to change it to revenue, and now yes, it retrieves the information that we asked. Okay, so far we have a class called company with 4 attributes from this company. Now we can do another interesting thing, which is add a function to our company's class. But when you build or when you use a function inside a class, it will be called a class method. For that, I will copy this one and keep going down. And let's import datetime. And now we can write our method. So def age, we use self in here, and let's say today equals to datetime dot date dot today to retrieve the date of today. And then let's define age, which is today year minus self founded. So the year where we are today minus the year at where it was founded, and let's return the age, and this is here. So let's run this. And now, for example, all you need to do is to, let's say, Apple. Oh my god. Apple. Age. And let's do the same for our friend Tesla. Okay, I think I have a solution. Let me try this one. So I will define a new name because I can't find anything wrong here. So, and I will add the two same companies to our new class companies instead of company. And now I will be able to run this. Yeah, alright. So for sure you should not give the same name to classes, but I did that here for example purpose. So, but this is all. We finished this video with 2 classes where we built one class with only attributes and another class with attributes and a method associated with it. So these are the basics of classes, and if you are new, consider subscribing, smash the like button, and see you in the next video about NumPy. Let's go!